A Magister caravan. I remember one just like this picking me up. Could have been a shipment to Fort Joy. What happened here?
More body parts to consume later.
No, it's not true. It can't be true. No, no, no. Can't be real. Not real.
Nice.
Not happening.
Another key.
No, it's not true. Can't be true.
White as driftwood salt, the dwarf flinches at your approach, yet she holds a short, clean blade aloft. Her fierce stance can't hide the trembling of her fingers.
Back, back. Magister, I'll kill you, just like the rest of them.
I put my hands up, tell her to calm down. I'm no magister, quite the opposite.
She slumps, all bravado draining from her.
No. I've never seen anything like those beasts before. Are they gone?
It looks like everybody has gone one way or another.
Her eyes widen and lose focus, as though she's seeing something played out before them. Her voice is shaky when she speaks.
Those? Yes. Worst ones I've ever seen. Ripped through the Magisters. The dwarves. Dead. 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 And the sorcerers. Sorcerers. Gone.
I don't see any sorcerer bodies. What happened to them? They probably were taken away like that one person we saw.
Her eyes stare vacantly into the distance, glassy as marbles. It's not cold, yet her shivering is relentless.
I don't know. I don't know. Old Duna's beard. Lohar. My boss Lohar will want to know what happened to them, but I can't remember.
Ask what she was doing here for this boss Lohar.
Helping sorcerers. We thought we could help them against the Magisters, but...
Raise an eyebrow. Surely she can remember what happened to the sorcerers. Also, I don't have eyebrows.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Strength persuasion. Shake her and demand she reveal what she knows. Persuasion successful.
Oh, 7 sympathy. I saw those things dragging the sorcerers along the cliffs towards the Wreckers' caves. No more. It's gone.
She flinches at the slightest rustle of wind through the long grass. Terror in her eyes, she stumbles away from you.
Off she goes. Okay. Another freaking upgraded axe. Water damage instead of poison. It also has 10% crit chance on it. It doesn't have the lifesteal, but it has 2-handed, 2 strength, 1 constitution, cleave damage. It's a pretty big upgrade. I'm going to keep this axe and just put it in the bladed weapon section. Just because it has a different elemental type than what I'm using. But it's funny that I found one already. Okay, disembodied foot, tainted arm. Okay, so I'm gonna eat all these body pieces that I just got. After I get the source point over here for Lowe's.
Our shield speaks, Quercus. Prick up your phantom ears.
Okay, so let's turn into an elf. Nope. What am I doing? Oh, that's the face, right, chewer thingy. Ooh, I forgot when I do this. Because I took off my, What am I still wearing? Oh, the chest piece. Okay. I put on the shapeshifter mask, but doing so breaks the tyrant set pieces, so the other 4 curses all activated. I need to turn into an elf, so that I might eat the bodies. Alright, let's eat them all.
A sea voyage. Children and adults huddled together for warmth and comfort. You were a slave to the ancient empire not so long ago. A single name throbs across your brain. Verdas, Verdas, Verdas. He must escape. He cannot die here. He cannot. Your grip tightens around the blade's hilt. You never felt such rage. These freaks, they are tearing the world apart. They must not live. Rivellon must survive. A boy at swim. Your name is Joe. You're 9. You're brave. You're off to see your mum. A shadow moves below you. A jagged vice closes on your thigh and pulls you down. Water fills your lungs. Blood billows. From the dark, you stare up at the thin slivers of light visible between the floorboards. Shadows ripple across the slivers, accompanied by heavy footsteps. Magister footsteps. Wood creaks above your head. One of them has paused. Your breath catches in your throat as you wait for him to move along. But the hatch is suddenly yanked open. Light floods you, blinding and accusatory. You hear only one gruffly barked word before the hands seize you. Gotcha! You twist your head around as the Magisters haul you away. Your wife and 2 boys stand in the doorway, helpless. You commit their faces to memory one last time. Wendy cries out something to you. You tell yourself it was, "I love you," or "We'll wait for you." But the truth is, you didn't catch it. The farm recedes from view behind you. You remember a cold childhood in a no-hope fishing town, bullied mercilessly by a dwarf named Lohar. With no other prospects, you sign up as a Magister, eager for the power denied you all your life.
So we're reliving memories of these people through eating their body parts.
Eloisa was the prettiest girl, not to others, but to you. Her luminous eyes shone brighter than the moon. The day you collared her for Fort Joy, you wept every tear you had. You never cried again. You stride past the chained sorcerers and climb onto the caravan without complaint. As you settle onto the bench, you offer Ralik's blessings to the Magister Guard. He offers only a bleary-eyed stare of disinterest in return before shoving the chained sorcerers aboard. As you watch them cower, you cannot help but feel annoyance. After all, don't they know they're going to be saved? Warm red wine flows down your throat. The languor of a tavern evening soothes you. Suddenly, shrieks rend the night. The Magisters have come. Warm red blood flows down your face.
Alright.
I could have sworn my helmet just jolted when I consumed sauce just now. The armor set is complete.
I'll need to make sure I keep my eyes open for upgrade pieces. I'm keeping these for once I eventually have to, once I break the Tyrant Sun, I want to be able to put on something new and better. Alright, so. We've got a couple of quests. We need to look for elves. We gotta talk to somebody in Driftwood. We will end up wanting to talk to somebody in the town because their kid was lost to a shark. We need to keep an eye out for Bramos the Wanderer. For one guy, we need to turn in a contract for Fane. Alright. So, I'm assuming that's where we turn in that quest there. Let's go about our way.
A scruffy kid bounds up and stands before you, hands on hips. He stares at your face, doubt screwing up his features.
You Ben Mez?
Soldier response, stay completely silent as per his training.
Yep, that's just what he said you'd say, Ifan. Righto, got a message for you. Chap called Baron Laveri wants to see you. Black Bull Tavern, first floor.
The kid shoves his hands in his pockets and ambles off, whistling an off-key tune.
Well now, how's my favorite god woken?
Ifan claps your...
Okay. So, we have chickens. I frown, I usually can speak to animals.
Yes, yes, you look just the type. Egg thief. I knew it. I found the culprit.
Tell her I'm no thief.
Tell that to Big Marge, if you dare.
Okay, who's Big Marge?
I saw. They were stolen. The babies, the eggs, something took them.
Ask what happened.
Horror, thief, horrible thief. It came in the night. It took the eggs. It scrambled away fast.
What did the thief look like?
Big as a cow, big as a house, and many legs. Too many.
Too many legs? Probably one of the void-taken creatures. Where did it run off to?
If I showed you, you could bring them back. You could bring them back. Map, show me your map.
I nod and hold it out in front of her.
In a flurry of feathers, she leaps up and pecks a small hole in your map.
That's where they are. I went after my babies. I saw where they went. But they've changed so much. Bring them back.
Okay. Oh, it's just north.
Come now. Is this really necessary?
The lizard hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded and her scales discolored. Her eyes are closed, but her tongue flickers as you approach.
Welcome to Driftwood, Godwoken.
One bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold appearing from beneath the swollen lid.
Chased you all the way here from Fort Joy, did they? Very well then, cut me down. There is work to be done. Or, indeed, you could stand there gawping as if I just ran off with your femur. You might not have the brains anymore, but I pray you've managed to keep some wits.
Reach up to undo her restraints.
Be quick about it, before the Magister realizes their prize catch is about to slip through the net.
Pause for a moment. You don't want the Magister's attention just yet.
What are you waiting for? Do it, damn you! If they find out what you are, you'll be blessed to end up hanging beside me.
Alright, she's probably right. I'll slice through the restraints.
Excellent. Now, if you'd be so kind as to gut that startled-looking Magister, it would be much appreciated. I must secure my home before they do any more damage.
I'm gonna do this one. Right there. And then buff everybody up. I am gonna bull rush. I'm gonna bull rush over to here. I'm gonna give myself an extra turn as well. And then bull rush over to here. Or not. Just like right there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Stomp. Smack him. Oh, path interrupted. Throw my shield here. Just gonna move this way. Move up. Shoot that guy.
Worms take you.
I want tactical retreat. When can I learn this? So I walk up here. Oh, fell down. I punch the dog. I punch the silent watcher. And I'm gonna go ahead and do bone armor.
I'll yield to none.
Here, bull rush charge this guy. Gonna fall on the ice. Oh, it didn't happen. Shoot that guy. And then shoot that guy. Haha. And then I'm gonna loot the bodies. I got a nether axe that does. That's funny. It's an axe with a lot of status effects on. I can freeze, I have a chance to freeze, cripple, and chill. It's got 2 strength, just like my axe, current axe, but it has 1 warfare instead of 2-handed, which in the grand scheme of things is about the same. But it does have more water damage. Same physical damage, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. Come here, rat. I gotta talk to you.
Off you go. I can't be seen raternizing with the likes of you.
Ask if she's worried people will think she's a sorcerer like me.
A sorcerer? Ha! Second rat wizards by my book. The reddish-coloured flesh beasts round here string your kind up by their hands.
Ask if she's afraid to be seen with you.
Well, I'm a rat, and you're some kind of, curious, large-style flesh beast. Never the twain shall mix. Thus spaketh the reddish, large-style flesh beasts. Just look at what happened to that lovely flick-tongued scale slitherer when she spent too much time with a lumbering, large-style flesh beast of her own. No thank you.
Take my leave.
There's one unaffected egg behind them. Perhaps there's still a chance.
Oh. That's the thing that took a person off the ground and flew off with them last time.
I'm ready.
Alright. Let's bull rush right up there. And then, oops. Let's give myself a second turn. I'm gonna mosquito swarm this guy. Punch this. Punch this. Can't punch that, but I can angle it like this. There's an egg. Peeper.
There you are, little egg.
Baby's gone! Stolen egg! Stolen and gone! Help, 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 help!
I tell her I found her eggs, but they were transformed into void woken.
Transformed! Not a chicky baby anymore! All gone! All gone for good!
I hand her the one egg we did manage to rescue.
She leaps up and grabs the egg with her foot, kicking it under her warm underbelly and settling down upon it contentedly.
Shh! Little Peeper baby, Mama's here, warm and here with you again.
She cocks a black eye up at you and winks.
Thank you. I have something for you. Something I buried behind the coop. It's yours. It's yours. Unless some other scratchily poker found it first, of course.
I've spotted something.
Let's see what we get. Oh, it's a ruby. Nice. Alright. Let's head into town.
Get yourself in check, boy. I won't have you running off like Millicent and Tully. You'll just end up sliding down some Voidwoken's gross gullet piece by piece.
The older-looking Magister notices your presence. He wipes his grubby hands downward across his greaves, as if to wipe away the grime, but instead smears more dirt onto them.
Halt! What word do you bring?
Tell him bad tidings. Dead magisters and dwarves at a wrecked caravan outside town.
His face goes pale, and his eyes open wide. The Magister that greeted you remains stiff, as if enduring a harsh wind.
The Voidwoken come.
Hush, Fader. You may pass, traveller. Dare say you'll be aching to leave before long anyway. But before you do, find Raymond, the White Magister. He'll want to know what you've seen. Be quick, mind. He's set to sail any moment.
He nods his head in the direction of the bridge, but offers no other instructions.
Sure.
As long as you stay put, you'll be safe.
Are you sure?
Okay, I'm gonna save right here, because it's been a little while since I've had a manual save.
Last time I was here, I summoned my wolf right in the tavern. All hell broke loose. Good times. Good times.
The woman in front of you yawns so wide, you can almost see what she had for lunch. Catching your eye across her wares, she rolls both of her own.
Oh, a customer. Welcome to Four Sisters, creators of the all-singing, all-dancing, world-famous Sorceress Sundries. Sooner you tell me what you want to buy, sooner I can get back to doing what I like best. Nothing. So...
Tell her she's nothing like her sister with the Seekers.
And praise Lucian for that.
Her face clouds over for a moment.
Though I do hope she's all right. I know the Seekers didn't fare so well, but my sister's always had a way of getting out of scrapes.
She shakes her head, and the concerned look vanishes, replaced with a hard stare.
Anyway, did you buy some of our Sorceress Sundries from her?
Nod and say I was impressed with the quality.
Indeed. So you'll be wanting more then?
Let me see what she has to sell. So I don't actually know what this stuff is. It says it's used to, this one's to enhance a weapon, enhance a... Oh, so I think this is content, this was DLC content, and it mentions that it's something to use on a piece of gear so that it then upgrades to the current level, something like that, or it wasn't, it was something that I saw in the reading. Take my leave.
Hurry back.
Oh, we dwarves had a kingdom, and we will have it back. I won't always be sweeping, I'll be riding horseback. We dwarves had a kingdom, and a proud knight was I. I won't always be sweeping, for my kingdom I'll die.
Toward a crafting philosophy. Come, gather close, and let me tell you my philosophy. It concerns only one matter, the appreciation of small things. For example, consider the exquisite ordinariness and usefulness of an everyday object like a crafter's kit. Welcome its invaluable assistance in your life, and you'll never look back. Remember my words, friend. Appreciate the small things. A big life can only be composed of many small and wonderful things.
Junk.
Stock to the bull.
Heavens to Bessie, another one. More queer folk than commoners in Driftwood these days.
Ask why the bull thinks we're queer.
Just look at you, strutting about like a peacock. But them feathers ain't yours. That face you're wearing, it don't sit right. Anyway, tavern's just down the road. Can't miss it.
Thank the bull for the directions and take my leave.
My pleasure, Gov. Hope you have a good time with the freak folk in there. I'd keep a wary eye, mind. I saw one of them dragging a void woken in there once. There's freaks, and then there's lunatics.
Maybe I'm glad I ain't pulling carts of stinking fish round no more. But what's a beast to do if not pull?
I assure him he'll probably have new work soon.
Here's hoping. I've heard many a bull that's been sold off after the work's dried up. I doubt they were happy.
For the junk you sell, then.
Junk? Why, I offer nothing less than the wisdom of the ancients. And
Vapid fish.
Well met, friend. Interested in Driftwood's finest catch?
No.
You look down at the cart and see fish with flaking scales, tumours, and, in one case, 3 heads.
I give him a distasteful look and walk away. A maggot-riddled pauper's grave would smell fresher than his catch.
As you will, chum.
Never forget it.
It's all void-tainted stuff, too. That's funny.
You look strange, and we already got more of that than we need around here. Smells
day
worse
to you.
than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Nice weather, innit?
Don't
Suppose
come
we cling
over.
to the
Not
small
like you're
pleasures in
buying
life,
anything.
such as they are.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Penny for a sick dog? A glance at the dog's miserable face tells you it's sick, all right.
I gotta take my leave and talk to the dog.
The dog lies there quietly, clearly in great pain.
You don't smell right.
Ask what ails it.
Got a pain in the neck. Got a bad pain in the neck.
Lay your hand on its neck.
It flinches. A low, threatening growl builds within its throat.
Slide my hand beneath its studded collar.
Under the collar, you find the sharpened points of metal rivets, gouging the poor dog's skin. The dog bares its teeth at you and growls.
I tell the dog that I can heal its pain, but it must trust me.
The dog gives you a long, hard stare, but does not bite you.
Turn the collar inside out.
The dog goes to bite your hand, and then realizes the pain is gone.
Hey, I feel okay. Thanks, man. Think I'll wander off now. Here, before I go, what can I do to show my gratitude?
Ask him who put the collar on him.
Master did.
You're safe among friends.
Ask if the dog knows what that means.
Huh? Wait a minute. Master hurted me? Excuse me a minute. I'm gonna go now. But first, I have a thing I need to do.
He turns to his master.
You bad man, you!
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
What's going on here?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Because I wasn't paying attention. As the Magister's eyes alight upon you, they widen till they practically bulge out of their sockets. One tremulous finger rises from the voluminous robes and points straight at you. They're pointing at Fane. From her other hand dangles handcuffs.
Ifan Ben Mesd our living breeze. I don't know how you got free, but it'll be back to the joy with you, and no mistake.
Jingle my coin purse and wink.
She considers your offer.
How much?
$100 gold.
So much? You have to be hiding something, and I'm sure Dallas will be well able to find out what that something is. Now, come on. Back into a cage where you belong.
Finesse persuasion. Wink and say that you can see she wants to have you locked up all to herself. What?
Your little tricks won't work on me, Ben Mesd.
Fine, hefty bribe.
The Magister grabs the coin and looks around shiftily, then turns back to you.
Get out of here, and don't let me catch you again.
Wouldn't you like to know?
I didn't want to have a fight in the middle of the town.
Wars are brewing, my friend, and I'll stand by your side. But prices will go up, even for one of our own. Buy now and buy often.
Tell him I want to trade.
Special prices for you, my friend. Gotta stick with your own in times of trouble, right? War is hell, my friend, but it's very good for business. Good luck to you.
Finally. More stuff. Oh, look, here's tactical retreat. Marksman Fang.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Sure, I'll get that.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I feel like I'm already getting a bunch of armor a lot better than the Tyrant stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna get this, because it's a better ring for him. Retribution, Thievery, and Perseverance with more armor. Oh, hello.
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving, along with the rest of his town. It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
Pretty sure that's better than what she's using. Yes. Let's see if I can't afford all this.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Get that. This is a better shield than what I got. Oh, I'm taking this, probably. Yeah.
Executes 24 noblemen for insubordination.
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving, along with the rest of his
Let
town.
me double check that that helm that I'm getting is going to be better than the mask. Yes.
We've got to take what we can get.
You're safe among friends.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Gotta make sure.
Bishop Alexander was slain by Seekers. Culprits still at large.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
Let's settle up.
Never forget.
Queen Justinia executes 24 noblemen for insubordination.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
I gotta get a whirlwind book
Then
too.
don't come over. Not like you're
Except-
buying anything.
If I don't come visit the tongue, who will?
Let me
Wouldn't you like
now get this stuff all situated. Okay, so I am gonna take off the tyrant set stuff. Oh, but I'm not doing it right now. I'm in the middle of town and I'm in undead. That's not a great idea. So I'm gonna save right here. If I take any of this stuff off, so right now the armor that I'm using is concealing my appearance, because it's hiding everything. It's not showing anything off. So whatever I put on has to do the same. Otherwise, I can't walk into town. I have to make sure I'm keeping armor that allows me to continue to walk into town. Alright, so. First, we'll teach him all his stuff. So now he's got to teleport, so it's easier to get up and away. We've got a better ring for him. We've got a shield for him. We've got a hat for her. Alright, so.
It's been cursed.
So chest, pants. This is a wand for her. Essence. 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 This is an arrow. This is an arrow. Arrow. Grenade for him. Trousers for her. I think this is a home for me. Okay, gloves for me. Okay, so at this point the only thing I'm missing are boots for myself. Right?
It's been cursed.
Okay. I'll send a Fom off by himself. He needs to go. Oh, he can't. Because I'm the one holding all the gold. Speaking of which. I don't know necessarily how much of this stuff I technically need. Dagger skills don't use, don't need that one. Might keep that for that guy. Keep. Don't need that. I'll keep that. I only need one? How do I separate stacks? Oh, okay. It just lets me do it. Keep. I don't need that. Keep. Do I need this? I don't think I do. Keep that. Keep that. I needed to learn that for myself. There we go. Can toss the other one though. She already knows this. Have to hold shift, that's how I do it. I don't need to know rain. I already know this. I learned the one. I know this. I know this. I'm the only guy who's going to use any necromancer skills. Cloak and dagger. I know I ended up buying it, but I don't think I'll end up using it. But for right now, that's how that is. Okay, so I'm going to put on the full set.
Something isn't right. I think my helmet can tell when I've consumed sauce.
There's no void woken.
I'm going to head back into town. I have to buy a pair of boots. That's what I'm doing. I'm also going to sell items back.
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it. Buying or selling?
Trading.
Capital. Good luck to you.
Boots, boots, boots.
Bishop Alexander was slain by Satan.
It's kind of funny. I'm going to end up having to buy back the boots I sold. But now I get to sell him. I need to find someone who's like interested in books.
Supplies? With anything more?
If I don't come visit you, Tommy, who will?
Have you heard any news?
Nothing good. The void woken are everywhere. Thank the divine you're here to protect us.
Aye. Yes, of course.
How you holding up?
Huh. I could put someone in a block that protects them. That's interesting. Oh yeah, I'm definitely taking that.
There's a lot of call for the junk you sell, then.
Junk? Why, I offer nothing less than the wisdom of the ancients and
Vapid fiction along the lower
Smells
top
worse
of the
over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over.
Until later, then.
Alright. Again, back out of town. Let's put my new armor on. Kind of depressing. I already replaced the armor of the Tyrant. At that point, it's kind of like, why? Why did I even bother finding it all other than the completion of it? If it got replaced that quickly. Okay, so. Before I do anything, teach her this new spell. There. That's better. I'll go ahead and put Bless on just because I have the open slot. Back to me. Okay, let's put everything on. Alright, I'll go ahead and keep the armor though. I'll just put it elsewhere. Alright. I'm still hidden, right? Yes, I am. Alright, back into town and do some more stuff. Whoa!
What? No! You don't even have a stomach! It'd just be indulgent.
What's going on? Rat, you see everything?
Off you go. I can't be seen raternizing.
Okay, fine. No, you didn't.
Did you expect a needle?
Okay, we're saving right now because I don't know what walking into a town with this corrupted chicken thingy is gonna do. Nothing, apparently. How much HP does it have? I need to make sure I don't accidentally kill it doing something else. Peeper's only got 74 HP. I wonder what the hell I have to do there.
Keeping it together, Bree.
Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran away.
You're safe among friends.
Mention the dog's spike collar, tell him he's cruel.
God damn it. That was my livelihood. Penny for a grieving beggar? I reckon I'm owed it here.
And tell him I'll tell the people what he did.
You wouldn't do that, would you? Oh, yes. You would do that, wouldn't you? I couldn't prevail upon you to change your mind, could I?
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
I'll take half his earning, call it the dog's half.
He gives you a cool look, then rummages in his pocket. He counts the money out and hands it over.
That's your lot. Go on then. Get lost, you freeloader. I'm working here.
My word, but you do look exhausted. I bet you could use a touch of magic. Have at it. Got yourself situated.
Bet you if I sold to this guy, maybe I would have gotten more.
God knows what'll stop those
But I'm not really sure.
Cold steel it is.
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Wish him well and step away.
Yep.
That's it. The barrels and the chests. On the double.
Hope you ain't looking for work in this dying town. Besides, you ain't got the look of a fisher about you, I'll tell you that.
Oops, didn't mean to cut him off.
Don't let up now. Keep hauling that cargo.